second term of representing ICSW in Geneva in 1982. Immediately after her appointment, Anne was active and in 1983 was elected to the Council of Non-Government Organisation known as Congo, steering committee for the NGO Forum that was parallel to the UN Women and Development Conference in Nairobi in 1985. Anne participated in the preparatory committees for the Earth Summit in 1990. She attended the World Conference on Human Rights in Vienna in 1992. And Anne helped plan the forum for the 4th Conference of Women that was held in Beijing in 1995. She is past president of the NGO Committee on the Status of Women and participates in the Alliance for Health Promotion Committee at the World Health Organization. In 2011, Anne represented the Alliance, that's the Alliance for Health Promotion, at the New York UN meeting on high non-communicable diseases. For the 60th anniversary of the Declaration of Human Rights, Anne chaired the task force celebrating the enormous contribution of the person who was fundamentally behind that declaration, which was Eleanor Roosevelt. And Anne worked for years to have Eleanor recognised for her contribution to that extraordinary document that is the basis for most of our work today. So Anne played a significant role in the formulation and adoption, Eleanor played a significant role in the formulation and adoption of the Universal Declaration. In December 2010, as a result of Anne's effort, a ceremony recognising Mrs. Roosevelt was conducted in Geneva and a plaque unveiled, and there is the plaque with Eleanor and the declaration on the screen. I thought I'd read out a little bit more. A person called Joanna Koch, who is the founding person with the Alliance for Health Promotion, wrote to us when she knew that Anne was going to receive this award. And I think it says probably more than the words I've just read out. She says, "When I first came to NGO work in Geneva in 1987, I knew nothing and knew nobody." This is Mrs. Koch. UNICEF asked a group of us to form a working group on nutrition in preparation for the upcoming 1992 International Conference on Nutrition, jointly organised by the FAO and WHO. During this time I came in contact with the NGO Committee on the Status of Women. Anne Herdt welcomed me with open arms, and in spite of my experience and lack of NGO knowledge, Anne always made me feel at home and welcome. She was a wonderful chair of the Committee on the Status of Women, and she was open to new ideas, accepting differences, mediated when needing, and was never domineering in her role, and led the committee meetings with tact, charm and generosity. She worked tirelessly for the Beijing 4th World Conference on Women, fundraised where possible and impossible, acquired computer sponsorship from HP, and all this with cheerful and modesty for her own success. After her term of office finished with the NGO Committee on the Status of Women, it was never the same. It lacked her warmth and acceptance of all differences of opinion. For me, Anne was the epitome of a good NGO, ever mindful of the good of the whole, ever ready to put herself in the background, but firm in her beliefs and wish to help women everywhere in matters of health, equality, well-being and status. She fought tirelessly for reproductive rights and female genital mutilation, recognising that until women had control over their own fertility, they could never be gender equality or escape from poverty and deprivation. She shared her wisdom and guidance, and if not able to be present, she would send her comments in writing. The support and guidance for our fledgling NGO Alliance on Health Promotion gave us confidence to continue and take the enormous step of becoming an independent NGO with a board and statutes according to Swiss law. Many NGOs and countless women throughout the world owe a debt of gratitude to Anne. She will always be a beacon of hope, very much in the spirit of Eleanor Roosevelt. And again, it's thanks to Anne that a plaque was placed in the UN Square, dedicated by the then President of Switzerland, Michel Calming-Ray, honouring Eleanor's achievement with a Declaration of Human Rights. So Anne, Mrs. Cock concludes, thank you, Anne, for your work for us and for us. And I'd ask at this stage that the President presents the recognition